Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where everybody is working with the defensive pact. Fair enough. I really wish we could turn off defensive pact in the notifications. That'd be nice. Great Holy War from Maghreb. So the this guy and his 0 troops once again is declaring on the Byzantines and their 131,000 troops. Well, we're definitely not going to be attacking the Byzantines over here while they have troops on the way. We want to catch them off guard if we're going to attack them, especially if they're going to have 131,000 troops. I would kind of prefer not to attack them right now. That said, we do have 94,000 ourselves, and we can probably outmaneuver and or outfight them, realistically speaking. We don't have any tech we can get, unfortunately. And what we're working on right now is upgrading our castles. Specifically, we want to be upgrading our castle walls and our castle towns. And we can upgrade this castle wall. Oh, hello. There you go. We can upgrade this castle wall immediately. They want us to choose the theology focus. Fair enough. We're just going to introduce our heir to the realm real quick. Our heir will turn 16 soon. So that'll be okay. We'll switch over as soon as our heir turns 16 and we satisfy grooming an heir. That will be fine. Okay, so what else do we have going on over here? We're building a few things in a few of these locations. We could get a militia training ground building. That'll be important. We need more money at this point. We're currently making 88.51 per month, so that's pretty solid, all things considered. Let's see, this guy wants to marry this guy to our half-sister. And I'm going to decline that. Do we have anybody? Ooh, the King of Sweden. Sweden is doing pretty well over here. We'll do it. I don't think it's going to get us any claims or anything, but maybe it'll get us a friend up there. Excellent. I would really, really like to get a point in skirmish techniques. We're a long ways away from that, unfortunately. Okay, so let's just, have we upgraded our hospitals yet? Not fully, although they're relatively upgraded. Okay. Sounds good. Peasant Revolt? Where is this? Katsina? Katsina is over in this direction, isn't it? No. No, definitely not. I forget where Katsina is. Where are you? Well, that's convenient. Okay, we'll go deal with it. Should not be very difficult. Mali is currently defending against a war to make them a tributary state. Interesting, they're not trying to just directly annex. I'm not sure why. I think they'd be better off annexing. But apparently, that is not true. At least according to the Byzantines. Well, this rebellion is not going to last much longer. They're just going to get completely crushed here. Yeah, just utterly demolished. Well, we've now groomed an heir, which means that we can not choose... Oh, right, we're on family focus. We need to choose theology focus. We can't change that until November of this year, though. Okay. Well, let's just murder this guy a little bit. There we go. Fantastic. And back we go. We can now pick an ambition, and I think I'm going to build a war chest. We'll need 1,000 gold for that, but we can just save up a little bit. I mean, we're paying to reinforce our retinue right now. That won't last very long, though. Excellent. So our heir is ready to get married to the Duchess of Genoa. Perfect. We're reinforcing 419 soldiers per month right now. We're taking attrition, which is not great. That's going to cost us a fair amount of money. But we're just saving up money right now. Yep, go for it. Okay. Local revolt risk? Sure. What do you want to do here? Okay. Yeah, he was suggesting the same thing I had suggested to him. Sounds good. Who is this? Some random countess. We'll set her on fire a little bit. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so we're currently spending a lot of money on reinforcing our retinues. I'm actually going to bump this down to half speed reinforcement, so that we start actually making money again. And we don't actually care about reinforcing this at any real speed right now. So we'll make some amount of money. Excellent. But we just need to save up until we've got 1,000 to get ourselves even more money, which will be the exact choice that we're going to make. We'll go ahead and switch over to a theology focus as soon as we can in just a couple of days. Oh, we need to reopen this. There we go. Excellent. We got ourselves some free devotion. Oh, the Khazars have a new realm, huh? Well, good luck with that, guys. I'm sure they'll be fine. So, realistically, I have no idea how this inheritance is going to work. This is going to be interesting. Oh, okay. The Empress was, not faithful. That's okay. We only married her for her stewardship skill. So it's fine. We don't actually care. We're currently making 18 gold per month. Of course, a large amount of that is still going to reinforcement over here, although that's very close to done. This next month tick, it'll go up. I mean, if it's going to go up that full 90... Yep, we are incredibly close, which means that we're going to start making a lot more money. This is a count. He's not our count, so we'll light him on fire. Our wife is pregnant. That's fine. Realistically, it's probably not ours, but we're going to pretend that it is, because there's no reason not to. That one will be the backup. We trust her word. She couldn't possibly be cheating on us, despite the fact that we literally caught her cheating on us. I'm sure it's fine. We do need a new spy master. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so what is our next move on the Byzantines? Well, we want to wait for the Byzantines to be a little bit overextended, which they kind of are now-ish. But I want to wait a little longer here. But if we were to declare on them, it would probably be a great conquest And it would probably be a great conquest of Mali. Just start working on kicking them out of here. From the south to the north. So it would look... These are border disputes. We want great conquests. We would grab this first. If we see them starting to lose their wars, or if we see a large rebellion... Let's see here. This is... What is this war here? Peasant revolt. Yeah, this isn't much of a war here. This isn't a great time for us to declare on them. So we're not going to do that. We're now making 94.9 or 0.43 per month. That's great. Which means that we are going to be hitting our target of 1,000 gold quite soon. And then we're going to get 10% more taxes. Which should put us up over 100 per month. Which will be fantastic. So I think when we declare on the Byzantines, we raise our personal levies and send them this way to try to intercept anything up over here. There's an army over here right now. And our retinue attacks over here. That would be the idea. Okay. We got a son. It's probably not ours, but it's fine. Okay, we should grab an ambition. See the realm prosper? We'll grab it. We may not succeed it. We'll see. What we do need, though, is we definitely need to be getting these castle towns built. Yeah, I'll donate money to you. Excellent. 200 devotion. That means that we can rank up. Fantastic. Next up, we want another castle town over here. So we'll go ahead and wait for that. Every single day, basically, we're getting a large amount of money. Oh, right on the Khan of Sweden, huh? Well, good luck with that, buddy. So, we are going to upgrade this castle town as soon as we can. Jerusalemite Holy War for Palmyra on the Muhalabid. Have fun with that, buddy. That's gonna go well for you, actually. Go ahead and press the borders over there. Nobody seems too interested in declaring vassal wars on the Byzantines, sadly. They'll get there. They're just not quite feeling it yet. Rama only has a castle town 3. We definitely need to do something about that. So let's just go ahead and let our monthly balance tick up a little bit. There are all these defensive pacts, but we kind of don't care, because the only people we actually want to personally fight are the Byzantines. Nobody else is really worth our time. Our vassals can deal with them. Oh, a Monophysite uprising, huh? In Farama? Where's this? Egypt can deal with that. Of course, there's an Egyptian revolt going on. Maybe the Egyptian revolt can deal with that. In the meantime, I want to get that Castletown 3 in Rama building. Because that somehow was falling behind. Yeah, we don't need to sway this random mayor. I think that was something that this guy was doing anyway, and it's not very relevant anymore. And I'm not sure it ever was relevant. It's something that the AI had set up before we started playing him. Sure, I'll reluctantly attend. He'll probably try to kill us. Speaking of killing us, do our vassals hate us? Actually, no. Our vassals are pretty chill. That's weird. I guess our noble customs are up quite a lot. Great Holy War failed. You don't say. We can create the Duchy of Münster. Now, this is held by the Count of Bourbon. Or rather, the Duke of Bourbon. We could give it to this guy, though, in theory. We can create that, grant it to this guy, like so. Excellent. So this guy is now our vassal directly, putting us one closer to our vassal limit. It's definitely something to consider. So Egypt, are you planning on dealing with this? Maybe. They don't seem very into it. Well, I'm not very into doing anything about it either. Hypothetically, if we lose this, what happens? Okay, he would get the emirate. Well, we don't want that to happen. But in theory, Egypt should be able to take care of this, but they're in that rebellion right now. Oh. Are you heading to take care of it? Looks like he is. Excellent. The Egyptian revolt is handling it. I like it. Okay, King of Yemen just inherited. Unfortunately, he only had the one son, so that's a problem. I think we have to put the King of Yemen on our council. We can put in a new designated regent, King of Jerusalem. And the reason I put King of Yemen on our council is because he is the most powerful king in our kingdom right now, or in our empire right now. And I was really hoping that he would get gavel-kinded, but he only had the one child, the one son. Hopefully this one will have additional sons. He is on agnatic cognatic gavel-kind, but he has a son, so it's essentially agnatic. But we can go ahead and build some castle upgrades, and so we shall. Down here, I'm going to put in a castle town. Excellent. We just need money over here. I guess we can put in a desert cavalry. That'll be fine. We require additional fundage. What's going on in the Byzantines? Peasant revolt. And attacking the Muhalabid Sultanate. Okay. They have access to 131,000 troops right now, so I really don't think that now is the time to declare on them, especially considering we can't defend our European holdings. They're just kind of on their own. Not much we can do about them. So, I mean, in terms of our personal levy, we are way stronger than the leader of the Byzantines, right? Their personal levy, they have 2,000 troops that they can get. We have 22,000 last I checked. It is currently, yep, 22,000 that we can get. So we have 10 times their personal troop numbers, but they have a few more vassal troops available. To a large degree, it's because they have a similar amount of land, but their land is better. Like, they have quite a lot better land than we do. But that's okay. We will start pushing them out of Africa soon enough. Just waiting for an opportunity on that one. What we really need to see is them be in like 3 or 4 wars, a rebellion start, or they just inherit and have all of their troops just drop off dramatically. That's what we're waiting for right now. We can get a technology, and our tech is a cultural tech. I think we'll grab a point of Do we need anything for for Imperial Administration? We have the Majesty at 5. Okay, so we would just have to have our council be basically abolished. I think we'll go for Noble Customs, just to make everybody a little bit happier. That's always nice to have that just flat +3 opinion. And realistically, how would our council currently vote if we did this? Everybody would be opposed, for obvious reasons. And how powerful would our factionalism be? Well, there's currently basically nothing. But if, say, Egypt... we need, actually, Egypt here. Yeah, that's starting to get a little bit spooky if we have Egypt and Yemen joining together, and if we have a few other kingdoms join in on top of that. How strong is Africa? I guess Africa nowadays. He's got a bit of an eye issue, I see. 16k? Okay. This is a duke. We're not going to burn the duke. He's a slightly high rank for that. But I would definitely like to get on to Imperial Administration. Plus 25 vassal limit is very important. Has the law religious control mandate? Okay, so we would need to pass this anyway, and that is something that we can do literally right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Because that is something that we would have to do anyway, so we can work towards Imperial Administration. Okay, we need a new Marshal. And these guys suck. We'll put the King of Africa on there just to keep him a little bit more happy. And let's have him researching military tech. I don't suppose we can spy on tech anywhere. That's a negative. Okay. Sounds good. And I suppose we could proselytize down over here. This is what, Monophysite? Yeah. Okay. That'll be fine. Well, we have some of our castle buildings finishing up. So let's get some more of these queued up. Grab barracks next. And barracks over here. Excellent. And a desert cavalry over here. And this is still in progress. As is this. I guess Castletown here is probably the next thing that we want to go for. This is our max rank of Castletown, isn't it? Yes, it is. I like to see that. Hitting max rank on these buildings in 1193? That's pretty cool. I'm definitely in favor of this. So I'd like to get this building next. That is our next most important thing by far. In terms of economic advances, it'll be a while before we can get another point of castle infrastructure. So that'll have to be fine. We do need another 100 gold, so about 1 more month. Slightly over a month. Until we can get this last Castletown upgrading in our capital. And we may eventually shift Hausen over here into a barony. But right now, I'm not too interested in that because of our current domain size limitation. Once we get Imperial Administration, then we can probably go to max centralization, at least for a time. And then at that point, I would probably be willing to. Because you have to keep in mind that while we're under our domain limit right now, most of that, or at least 2 of that, is because of our stewardship bonus. So that's something we have to keep in mind. that if we lose some of our stewardship bonus, which is mostly from our wife right now, then we would end up dropping to 8 of 8, and if we lose all of it, 7 of 8, which is not good. We do not want to be above our domain limit. However, we can go ahead and build this castle town. And with that, it's time to put a cut in here. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because I really want to declare on the Byzantines next episode if we get an opportunity. So, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time when we notice that they have 150,000 troops right now and probably shouldn't declare on them. See you all then.